Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collinwood for YouTube, back with another Dark Shadows video for you guys. This is the one's entitled Mark of the Werewolf. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this one. You know, Chris Jennings saw the five-pointed star, the pentagram, on people's faces of his next potential victim. And it's something that terrified him and made him go, oh God, like he did not want to kill these people. And it's something that's so well done by actor Don Briscoe. This is not the first time that the pentagram has been used in a werewolf in werewolf history. And no, it would not be the last, and thank God. But I think what Dark Shadows really shows you is, to me, the pentagram is best used in a television series simply because you can get behind that lore a bit, or take that lore and add to it even more. We know it's been associated with the werewolf prior. Keep in mind, they sort of talk about this in the original Wolfman. Now, they also talk about this years later in An American Werewolf in London. Keep in mind, there was a five-pointed star in the slaughtered lamb bought in a slaughtered lamb pub. I always called it a bar, which it is a bar, but they call it a pub. So, and it's on the wall, and the two gentlemen who come in talk about it, and they say, "That's the mark of the Wolfman." And, Universal Universal says that's the mark of the Wolfman. Oh, you want me to ask if they're warding off monsters? Yeah, no, I'm not asking that. So with this, now keep in mind, so the pentagram also is supposed to be a sign of protection, and that's something that Dark Shadows takes full advantage of with their story. They're using they're using it two ways. They're using it, one, as a warning to the person who is the werewolf, which is clever as hell and smart. I mean, geniusly smart. And the way they do this, it does not look corny at all. It's like, when you see it, you're like, oh shit, oh no. You're literally in shock and awe. It's like, not that person. Why that person? Why can't it be that son of a bitch over there? Over there. I'm having some fun with this one already. So they really make you empathize with Chris Jennings, and so does Don Briscoe. Really, he really does this great job of, when he sees that mark, it's like, and they're like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Oh, nothing. And he plays it so smooth because here's the thing. Don Briscoe really takes advantage of his good looking features when he says nothing, or especially when it's an older character, and how much of a baby face he is with the audience and with the characters around him. They believe him that nothing's wrong. Oh, he just looked at me weird. It's no big deal. It's about to be a big deal when that full moon rises, let me tell you. Um, but they also use it another way. Dark Shadows really, again, they're using it two ways. So I've explained how they used it the first way. You hear my daughter in the background. The second way they use this is for actual protection. They literally make a pentagram, a silver pentagram, out of a necklace, the symbol, and Beth pays for it in the name of Quentin Collins to get one order. Actually, she orders two. She orders three: two for Quentin's kids, one for herself. The hell with anyone else, right? They're all expendable. Everyone else can go. I don't blame her. No, but she orders that, and keep in mind, she's going to wear it and tuck it under her dress, because keep in mind, she's around other people. She can't be seen wearing it. So she just tucks it under her dress, which is smart and clever by Beth Chavez, played by actress Terry Crawford. And she does a hell of a job, too, hiding it and keeping Quentin's secret. When you talk about a character who was truly in love, and an actress I really wish they would not, a character I really wish they wouldn't have killed off, Beth Chavez. Her death, 1897 is full of death and heartbreaking death. And Terry Crawford's Beth Chavez is at the top of that list. I'll try not to get tongue tied too much on this video. I make no promises. So she really does a great job of making you feel sorry for her, because she doesn't just have Quentin's secret. She has a secret of, prior to that, she has a secret of Jenny, and Quentin confronts her on it. I love how she hits him back with the facts. She's not afraid. She does not pull her punches at all, and I love her for it. She's really one of the best female protagonists who don't get talked about enough. Beth really has no problem bellowing back, telling people how it is. She has her emotions and her feelings hurt, sure, and there's that vulnerability of hers, which I love. And she's not so much of an overbearing protagonist that you hate her. She just takes the right tone and isn't afraid to speak up, which is great, which is what you want in a female protagonist, but she knows when to bellow back too. That's the key thing too. There's protagonists who sometimes overdo this, and it's like, nah, bring that back a bit. She does it just right, and it's who she does it to too. It's not just when she does it. And I think the thing too to remember with the mark of the the mark of the werewolf, if you will, is Beth did not want her to be she didn't want herself to be the next target. But here's the thing too: how do you make other pentagrams for other people without telling them? You don't. You just hope for the best and hope that this is going to ward off the werewolf enough. It's keeping a secret. Plus, she had to keep the secret of Quentin's wife being in the goddamn tower. Oh my God. Marie Wallace, man, she does not get enough credit either. Playing crazy Jenny. Crazy Jenny. Marie Wallace, my God. What an actress. And really just how stunning she was. I mean, my gosh. Stunning woman. And once crazy Jenny dies and the werewolf curse happens, do you feel sorry for Quentin? Not right away, but what really helps you feel sorry for Quentin is how isolated he's becoming. Patrick McRae, my buddy Patrick McRae, words this beautifully in his Dark Shadows Daybook about what is a wolf? A wolf is someone who has a pack around him. What if that werewolf or wolf, in this case werewolf, had to be alone because of their affliction? Is the worst thing that could have happened to Quentin. Link will be in the description of where you can get that book. It's on Amazon. Go pick that up if you haven't. Really, really great writing by Patrick. He pins this right. I agree that start to feel for Quentin because of how isolated he's really becoming. Keep in mind, as long as he stays at Collinwood, he'll have a home. Remember, Elizabeth, how Collinwood is sort of has become a prison to her in many ways. Even the grounds itself is becoming like an extended prison. For Quentin, that's what Collinwood, in a sense, has become for him. It's like a prison. He can't, if he goes out, he doesn't know when the next full moon will be. He tries to keep track of it, but it's so difficult because, again, Beth has other things going on. Everyone else has other things going on. And you can't really tell those people. So he really does feel alone. He feels like a lone wolf. And it's so well written and so well done by the writers, and well performed by the actors and actresses, especially David Selby. Beautiful, beautiful job. And really, Don Briscoe too. Great job. I mean, they both do a great job of getting this across. And keep in mind, I think that's the thing too. This also, if the events of pre 1897 didn't help you feel sorry enough for Chris Jennings, which they did, this definitely was, because as this story is going on, in my mind, is Chris Jennings. It's like, holy shit, Chris got the unluckiest draw of anyone being related to this Quentin Collins guy. So when you think about the mark of the werewolf and the way they used it in Dark Shadows, it was really, really well done, and it was beautifully written, and just from the effects on the people's faces where you saw the red, the 5 pointed star. I think the color was red, if memory serves me. If I'm wrong, please correct me. to to the you hear my daughter saying as and then when they use it to make a silver necklace, which is well done, because what kills a werewolf? A silver bullet. What afflicts a werewolf? Silver. And that is something that Dark Shadows stayed true to. So really, really great job. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll get a second Dark Shadows video, guys, up for you way later tonight after my discussion with Daniel Culver. Shout out to him. Um, Again, guys, link to the Dark Shadows Daybook will be in the description box. Go pick it up if you haven't already. It is a must read for sure. Written by Patrick McRae, artwork by Wallace McBride. You can also go follow those guys on Twitter at The Real McRae and at Cousin Barnabas. So go give those guys a follow on Twitter as well. Thank you guys again for all the support. Everybody who supports me, I'll rattle off the names. John Philip Betancourt at Pop Rag. Huge shout out to my friend. He's an awesome dude and a really great writer. He really is. That somebody needs to give that guy a book deal. Huge shout out to at Mark Gilman. Speaking of a really good writer, another good writer, and another Mark Gilman, and another good writer, Daniel Culver. So also a huge shout out to my friend Darnell Weeks, who's a good writer as well. His outlines are really good. Also huge shout out to at Ryan Bowers. At Letitia Faye, at Lynn Edwards, at Lynn, at Weepy Victoria, um, at Fred Barnabas. Just shout out to everybody at Dark Shadows Twitter, at Don Schmidt. Huge shout out to everybody. Just thank everybody who supports this channel. I just want to thank you guys. I have so much fun coming on here talking Dark Shadows. So that was my Mark of the Werewolf video. Again, I'll get my second video up way later tonight. I had some free time. So again, thank you everybody. Link will be in the description box.